Imagine a place where the sea meets the mountains and the hills. Due to its variable winds, flying here becomes really challenging during the day. Welcome everyone to the beautiful city of Split. What are we waiting for? The FENIX V2 has been released, so fasten your seatbelts, go around. And welcome on the Flight Sim Passion channel. Okay, first of all, batteries. 1, 2, online, external power, on. What? Are these the new screens? Man, they look really good. I wasn't expecting that. Look at the fonts. I'm seriously impressed, not gonna lie. Wow. ADD-ONS, left, right, and center. Set to nav. Gun control on. Cockpit recorder test. Good. Crew supply on. Fuel pumps left, right, and center ones on. Strobe lights auto. Navigation lights on. Seatbelt signs on. No smoking signs auto. And emergency exit lights armed. Okay, let's go with the engine fire tests. APU. We got the APU fire light. Master warning, APU fire. Perfect. We can now start the APU. So, APU master. Let's wait a few seconds. APU start. Okay, and in the meanwhile that the boarding starts, let's quickly set up our MCDU. So, init page, and let's request our data. Perfect, it has been uplinked. Let's also uplink the wind. And in the meanwhile, let's put our information in. So, our call sign today, Easyjet 72 Mike November. Cost index 52. Cruise level, flight level 370. Okay, today we'll depart from runway 26 left via the Minfo 1 Mike departure, and our expected arrival will be the Sierra Alpha Lima 1 Yankee. Let's copy the flight plan. Now let's go onto the init Bravo page. Let's get our load sheet. So our zero fuel weight will be 53.3 and our CG will be 29.0. Today we have 8.2 tons of fuel on board, and let's calculate our performance. We've got 117, 135, 135, then flaps 1 with the trim up by 0.1. Oh, correction, down 0.1. There we go. Okay, let's set up our panel here real quick. So constraint mode on both the navigation displays. QNH today 1015 in Gatwick, set on all the altimeters, and the initial climb will be flight level 0980 for today. Transponder today will be 1256, and we are ready for push. So beacon lights on, external power off, AP bleed on, and let's call the ground clear.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback. Release parking brakes.
Releasing parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, perfect. Engine mode selector, ignition, starting engine 2. Engine 2 available, starting engine 1.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety
Cockpit
procedures.
to ground, good engine start. You can disconnect.
Safety card found in your
Unlocking
seat pocket
gear.
contains
Okay,
important
thank you.
information.
Let's go with
Oxygen
the
mask,
after start checks.
life jacket,
Engine mode
position
selector
that you
set
must
to
adopt.
normal. APU bleed
Brace,
off.
brace.
APU master off.
There are
Flaps
8
1.
emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits.
And let's trim the aircraft. So down 0.1. And let's go for the flight controls check. So,
Emergency
left.
lighting will guide you to an
pull
exit.
right.
In an
Neutral.
emergency.
Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Rudder. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Auto brake. Max. We are ready for taxi. Taxi lights on. And let's go.
From above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and and breathe normally.
I've heard that
Hold
the
the
captain
mask
on
in
this flight
place
is really
with the
experienced.
strap.
Really?
Pull
I
on
feel
each
much
side
safer now.
to adjust.
Oops, I forgot to start the clock. No one saw that. This scenery is incredibly well made, and believe it or not, it is totally free. I'll leave the link in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Cabin crew, seats for departure, thank you. So, landing lights on, turn off lights on, nose lights to takeoff, transponder on and set to TA array, clear on the left, no traffic on the right. Ooh, that lineup was really good. Okay, 26 left. Identified. Takeoff. Chrono. And let's hear those beautiful engines. Oh god. Man, Toga, SRS, runway, autothrust, blue. Power set. $100 knots. V1. Rotate. Oh my god, positive climb, gear up. These sounds are incredible, man. Nav? Reaching the S speed, flaps up. Spoilers disarmed, lights off. Okay, autopilot on. Let's release the cabin crew. ATC told us to climb up to flight level 140, so altimeter set to standard. Cross climb, up climb. Surfing the clouds. Passing 10,000 feet, lights off. I think the conditions are good enough to release the passengers too. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck. We're currently climbing. I'm sorry. We just time traveled there. Descending towards our destination, Split. I'll take a moment to thank all of you who subscribed to the channel recently. We are over 1,500 right now. Your support is seriously undescribable, everyone. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell notifications in order not to miss any future video. Sit back and enjoy the rest of your flight. Thank you. Alrighty, briefing time. ATC told us to perform the ILS Zulu approach for runway 05 via the airball transition. The localizer frequency is 110.5 with a final course of 049 degrees. Our final descent will initiate from 2,800 feet, and in case of go-around, we'll turn around split VOR. In fact, we'll initially fly on track 130 to intercept the outbound one of 081 degrees from the VOR. After that, we'll turn right again to intercept the 180 degrees outbound track from it, direct to Yarbo, where we'll hold as published. Okay, let's put the approach data into the perf page. First of all, the QNH, which is 1019er, temperature 30 degrees, wind 150 at 5, and minima 440 feet. Since we have a really variable crosswind, which might become a tailwind, I'll go for flaps free today. Passing 10,000, lights on, and passing also transition altitude, so let's put the local QNH, 1019er set. Cabin crew landing in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes from now, prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. Okay, let's start the approach phase a little bit earlier. Okay, we are below 230 knots. Let's go for flaps 1. We've been cleared by DC for the approach. Flaps 2. And let's maintain a speed of around 180 knots. Let's turn the ILS mode in the MFD and turn the approach mode on. Okay, glide slope star, lock star. Let's go gear down. and flaps free. Okay, let's put our go around altitude, which is going to be 5,000. Set. Ooh, look at this draft. Okay, we're starting to get some tailwind here. It's still within the limits, so it should be fine for now. Cabin crew, seats for landing, thank you. Okay, landing checklist. Gear down for greens, flaps free, speed brakes armed, lights on, 1000 checked, auto brake medium, ECAM memo no blue, checklist is complete. Man, the new photogrammetry here looks incredible. We are approaching minimums. 10 knots.
100 above. 500.
Checked. 10, 11, 12.
Minimum.
No, wind exceeded limits. Go out. Man, toga SRS, go around track, autothrust blue, flaps 2, positive climb, gear up. Nav. Okay everyone, the holding wasn't needed since ATC told us to go direct to Rilno and then execute the VOR Bravo approach for runway 23. We'll fly over split VOR coming from Lasul, and after that we'll disconnect the autopilot and fly a downwind lag until 3.4 DME. The approach ends with a visual left turn until when aligned with the runway. Here you have a few videos which show unusual approaches like this one. Make sure to check them out. Direct to Rilno, insert. Let's manage the altitude by ourselves. And let's activate the approach phase. So final, blue, and up nav is now activated. We got final up. We're now descending through the vertical and lateral deviation. In the meanwhile that we decelerate, let's put a quick fix around split VOR of 4.6 DME, which is going to represent our limit for the turn. Okay, now that we are inbound the VOR, let's go for managed speed. Okay, let's quickly update the approach information here. So the wind is going to be 230 at 13, and our minimum is going to be 2040. ECAM memo no blue, checklist complete. We are ready to go manual, so let's do it now. Let's disable the flight directors, activate the bird. Okay, let's turn now. The field is in sight, as you can see.
$100 above.
The field is in sight, as we said before. We are already visual.
Minimum.
Continue. .1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Start the turn. We have to follow that highway over there.
1,000.
Checked. Let's watch out for the rate of descent here. Runway is right there. We are low, so let's correct that. We got one white, 3 reds. Now 2 reds to whites, back on profile. Oh man, these conditions
500.
are awful. 500 checked. Aligning.
100.
Looking good.
Forty, 30, 20. Retard.
Perfect. Spoilers. Reverses. Green. Decel. Oh man, nice touchdown.
Forty, 30, 20. Retard.
$70 knots. Reverses off. Manual braking. Chrono. Welcome everyone to Split. That was amazing. Man, these approaches are absolutely wonderful in my opinion. If you want to see more of them similar to this one, don't forget to check these videos out. Thanks for choosing us, and once again, welcome to Split. See ya!